If your project builds on research you did in a previous year, you'll use Form 7. This form proves your current work is a true continuation or progression, not just a repeat, and it travels with your paperwork and your display so reviewers can see what's new this year. You'll start by writing your name, or your team's names, and your current project title exactly the same way it appears on your other forms. Consistency prevents delays and helps reviewers match everything quickly. Then you'll note the year of the previous project you're building on. Right away, attach two things from that prior year: your previous year's abstract and your previous year's research plan or project summary. If you've used Form 7 before, attach any earlier Form 7s as well. Next comes the heart of Form 7 dollars. You'll list what makes this year's project new and different. The form gives you a simple side-by-side to fill in: current project on one side, previous project on the other. You'll compare 5 things: the title, any change in your goal, purpose, or objective, any changes in methodology, the variable you studied, and any additional changes you made. Be specific here: new variables, new data sources, a redesigned prototype, a different statistical approach, or a refined hypothesis all count. The goal is to show substantive expansion, not just more of the same. A quick reality check while you write that comparison: continuation projects must clearly document how this year's work extends the earlier study. Simply repeating last year's method with a bigger sample size doesn't qualify as a valid continuation. Your display and abstract must reflect only the current year's work. Earlier notebooks or papers can be present at your booth, but they must be clearly labeled as prior year materials. After you've completed the comparison table, you'll sign and date the certification at the bottom. By signing, you're confirming that your current abstract and your display board will represent only the work you performed during the current project year. That's an important promise reviewers rely on when they judge your project. Here are a few tips to help you get Form 7 approved without hiccups. First, remember that judges will evaluate only the 12 continuous months of work allowed for this project year. Keep your narrative and your data tight to this window, and put older materials in the previous work column and attachments. Second, every year of a continuation needs a fresh review and approval, so complete your new forms and update your plan before you begin the current year's research. Third, bring Form 7 to display with your project. Continuation projects must display this form so it's easy to see what changed from year to year. That's the whole process. Match your titles and dates, attach last year's abstract and plan, clearly show what changed in those 5 comparison lines, sign the certification, and display Form 7 with your project. Do that, and reviewers will immediately understand how your work has progressed, and you'll be set for a smooth approval.
Remember, help keep these resources free, current, and available for every student. Consider supporting by scanning the QR code to contribute. Any amount helps. Thank you.